Tulip, we have an emergency, girl, because this person watching this video right now is not giving me a smile, and you already know, Miss Tulip, how I feel about people not giving us a smile. Hey, girl. Howdy, 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 my beautiful Capricorn. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, darling, I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope messages, Capricorn, for November, getting into December, darling. Can y'all believe it already, Capricorn, in December? So if you find any tarot cards that resonate with you in this tarot reading today, be sure to let me know in the comments below, because that's how I keep up with y'all. As well as if you do enjoy my vibe, Capricorn, or you just enjoy Miss Tulip's vibe, honey, I really would appreciate it if you gave this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, and that's how you guys can support me for free. And I always appreciate it when you do that. Keep in mind, it doesn't matter what gender you identify as, either, Capricorn, whether it's he, she, they, them, anything inside or outside of that spectrum, darling, because if this reading's going to resonate, I promise you it's going to regardless. Big stretch, honey, as well. So remember, I am just an individual reading tarot cards to you, Capricorn. You know your situation better. Tarot cards are just here to give you some food for thought for today, a perspective to consider today, Capricorn, but never making choices in your life. So let's just jump into your tarot reading, your weekly tarot reading now, Capricorn. Let's see what's up. You got the new moon in Scorpio, Capricorn, and so the new moon in Scorpio releasing or working through your fears, rather, Capricorn. There's something that you're having. It's almost as if something feels really good, Capricorn, but you don't want to admit it. Something feels really good, but you don't want to get your hopes up. There's something here, Capricorn. It's like it's this weird relationship that I'm sensing where it's just like there's a lot of positivity that you can associate with this, but at the same time, there's like some type of something like pulling you back. It's like you want seconds at the Thanksgiving dinner table, darling. You want that extra scoop of macaroni and cheese, but something is holding you back, telling you to stop from getting that extra scoop of macaroni and cheese, darling. And you're being told by your spirit guides, your ancestors, my beautiful Capricorn, to go ahead and get it. Grab up at that extra scoop of mac and cheese. I know my analogy doesn't really, this kind of sounds very silly. Or, well, honey, I take my mac and cheese very seriously, okay? But no, I know it can kind of sound mundane or really silly in that example of it. But there is something that you're just like, you associate so much happiness with, but you don't want to grab up at it. You don't want to fully engage with it through some negative connotation that you have towards it, right? So we have here the Knight of Discs, Knight of Pentacles coming in here. Makes sense, especially if this is something that is a little bit out of your comfort zone. Hermit card coming in as well, Capricorn. And then we have here the Nine of Discs as well, Nine of Pentacles. So two different pentacle cards, two earth cards here, your energy here, Capricorn. I get this sense that, you know, I was saying it makes sense to me. I apologize for that. My phone is going off. I was saying it makes sense to me right now for you, Capricorn, to see that Knight of Pentacles, because I see that whatever this opportunity is, it's going to make you uncomfortable. It's like you see this job opportunity, you receive this offer to like audition somewhere or to do something, but then you're just like, oh, and you know it would make you happy, but then you're just like, oh, no, it's not for me. I'm not talented enough. I'm not good enough. Right? Whatever narratives that you tell yourself to keep you back from really going out and doing this thing that you would really enjoy, should you allow yourself to enjoy it, Capricorn. I see with this Hermit card and this Nine of Discs, it's almost as if like if you don't have that sense of strong security, Capricorn, for how things are going to be playing out or how your future is going to hold with this, you don't want to make an investment towards this, right? It's kind of slow paced going here, keeping inside your shell, which I feel like is the worst thing you can be doing right now. I feel like this Hermit energy is really the direct call out for many of you guys, Capricorn, for why it is you have this new moon in Scorpio here telling you to work through your fears. There's something here that, Capricorn, you're playing yourself small. You're playing yourself small, whether it's because you don't want to be seen from the world, or you are just playing yourself small because that's how you see yourself currently, and you need to work on your relationship with how you see yourself, Capricorn. It's through this direct correlation with like how you're keeping yourself reserved, you're dimming your light in some way. It's even getting Miss Tulip frazzled, honey. That is blocking you directly from you and your success in whatever this Nine of Pentacles represents, financially for many of you guys, obviously, or just blocking, allowing a good good thing to happen, right? You don't even need to put any type of descriptor on it, whether it's a relationship or a work thing. It's just really not allowing some good thing to come into fruition through your own personal reservations and through this resistance towards making yourself uncomfortable or going into something that initially would make you feel very uncomfortable. I wouldn't be surprised, Capricorn, if you guys are dealing with a little bit of imposter syndrome and that's what's keeping you guys back, because that's kind of what I'm identifying this as. It's like it's a really good thing, and then your self-sabotaging imposter syndrome nature that you might be having currently, Capricorn, is telling you to be like, no, I don't want to do it, right? So, or convincing yourself that you wouldn't want to do this or engage with it. 7 of Pentacles coming in here, more pentacle energy. With the 7 of Cups, double 7. Can we get a triple 7, honey? We have the 2 of Swords here. So Capricorn, for you guys, you're left with this point where you're a lot of indecision, right? With that 7 of Cups and that 2 of Swords, a lot of indecision for you. Indecision, indecisiveness in terms of where you want to sink your energy into. Where do you plant your seeds to start having a full-grown crop? So for many of you Capricorns, it's like if you were to engage with this one path here, you would have to let a lot of things go, or you would have to, like, there's no like half I'm trying not to cuss. You can't just go half in with it, Capricorn. You can't just go half in with it. It's either all or nothing. And so it does give me the sense of potential sacrifice that you're not feeling too confident about, right? You look at this 2 of Swords energy and it's just like, girl, come on now. Why are you holding that knife while embracing this? And so that's where your indecision comes from, because it's just like, it's almost as if for many of you Capricorns, you're so afraid of the negative narratives of what could potentially happen that keeps you paralyzed into this state of not really growing at all. It's like you have your roots placed, and then something happened in your life, Capricorn, that then has you almost just instills this fear in you to, instead of, if you were a plant, instead of like allowing your roots to continue growing and spreading, you're just like, oh no, let me not put my roots out any further because they might get chopped or what have you, right? A lot of just like a self-deprecating nature that I feel like with you guys, Capricorn. It feels like a lot of you guys have a lot of self-deprecating humor, and because that's been like your coping mechanism for so long, you started treating a lot of these things that you will just use as humor as your identity, actually. And now, I don't know, I just get this strong impression that some of y'all Capricorn just have a very skewed vision for what you see in the mirror. And I feel like we really need to hone in on that and figure out why it is you have the skewed vision of yourself, Capricorn. So take that as you will. Let's continue on. What else is coming in for my Capricorns? What other things are coming in for my beautiful Capricorns right now? Let's see here. So we have the Knight of Wands stepping forward to you. I kind of see this as the mini Chariot in this deck. We have the Devil card stepping forward. Y'all's energy, Capricorn. Hello. And then we have here the 6 of Wands stepping forward. My favorite tarot card out in the tarot deck outside of the major arcana, honey. So Capricorn, I do see a lot of success for you guys. I really do. I see a lot of very fast forward success for you guys, but what's keeping you back is in the middle of this energy here is this Devil, right? The Devil is that self-sabotaging nature, darling. The Devil is that inner voice in your head that just makes you feel lesser than. 6 of Wands, this by definition is this fame and fortune card. I call this my fame and fortune card, success and spotlight. And so you have you're this Knight of Wands right now, and you're going forward, right? You're going forward. And how the layout is, Devil card smack dab right in the middle here. Once you address this, Capricorn, then you have this fame and fortune. I know this artwork doesn't really, the Necronomicon deck, it's very, it is Lovecraftian inspired, obviously, but the artwork for it, sometimes it speaks volumes, other times it's just very like quirky energy, because it's just like, girl, this don't look like very much so fame and fortune, honey. But I promise you it is by the definition of it. But yeah, Capricorn, you guys are holding yourselves back from so much greatness. And I feel like that's kind of been a theme for you guys as well, Capricorn. It's like you guys have such extreme potential, Capricorn, such extremely just potent energy, really. And it's like you're disgracing your own energy, really, by not allowing this to shine through even more. Whatever this Devil is, and I know My readings are all about like self-reflection, self-work, because that's how you get the most progress, in my opinion. But this devil card is someone outside of your space, you know, outside of your own, Capricorn, where someone is in your life that is very dismissive of your goals, has you just putting, I do still feel like an instillment of self-doubt. Maybe this person is doing it. It feels like just whatever this is, Capricorn, remove it like a ugly wart that it is, like the ugly wart that it is, darling, because then you have no resistance with this Knight of Wands getting into the Six of Wands, right? That fame and fortune. So whatever this is for you, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest into your life, Capricorn, you got to address this devil energy. All right. I know I'm speaking very like direct now to you guys, Capricorn. I ain't gonna apologize for it, because it's just like, you guys are so, the energies I'm tapping into is like, man, y'all are big characters. Y'all could be playing very big roles in this life right now. And I'm speaking like in this 2021, in this world, in this reality. That's a better way of putting it. In this reality, a lot of my Capricorns in this reading have a very big part to play in this world. And if you don't figure out to this devil, you're not going to obtain to it. I have to speak bluntly, darling. Like that's the purpose of coming to my readings, right? I'm not going to just give you a bunch of rainbows and fluff and all that, darling. I'll give you a very positive message, and I'll tell you why it is. I'm also going to keep it real with you, like that best friend that we all need, honey, being like, all right, do this and this and this, because you know it serves you no purpose to hear all those rainbows and sunshine if you don't know how to get to those rainbows and sunshine, right? And it's just like, I feel so passionately right now for you guys, Capricorn, because it's just like, you guys are meant to be playing such a big part in this world, and something's keeping you feeling down. Knave of Wands, Page of Wands. This is the card of new opportunities coming in for you, Capricorn. It's like, once you start allowing yourself to really feel your most empowered, Capricorn, once you really get a hold of your true vision of yourself, that's when the barricades are gone, right? That's when you no longer are going to be feeling trapped and stuck in this cage. You're real, like, it's like the universe is just sitting here and waiting to receive you, Capricorn. They're sitting here and waiting to receive you once Capricorn says that they're ready. Once Capricorn takes themselves out of the cage that they put themselves in, due to whatever the reasons may be, whether it's because you don't have a good opinion of yourself and you haven't been for a while now, or whether Capricorn and someone put you in that cage because of what they were telling you of how you are and just playing you down. Right, you have these Seven of Wands here, so I do suspect for many of you Capricorns, it's a lot of people in your life. Maybe you try to put yourself out there beforehand, and how you were received in the past was just not very pleasant. It just feels like a lot of people, Capricorn, they've projected a lot of their insecurities onto you, Capricorn. They projected a lot of their issues onto you, and they were doing, whether it was intentionally or not, Capricorn, they were trying to play you down, and so they would feel more comfortable with themselves, because the more you grow, the more intense your flame is, the bigger of a shadow that they will start casting onto themselves. The bigger your light is, the bigger of a shadow that will cast onto the people around you, right? And so a lot of people don't want to look at their shadow. A lot of people don't want to come to peace and acknowledge that they have some work to do. You are, for many of you Capricorns, you are a representation for how other people that are around you, and even people that are not around you, Capricorn, your existence is here to inspire. Your existence here is meant to really elevate the energies, elevate people, by showcasing how you can do it, or showcasing like what it is that you accomplish and what you can accomplish and what you will accomplish, Capricorn. Does that make sense? It's through your own successes, it's through you winning is going to be your gift to the world. As weird as that might sound, Capricorn, that's going to be through your success. That's going to be the gift that you give to the world, of showing what it is that they can be doing with themselves, right? And a lot of people don't respond well to that, Capricorn. Many people, when they don't want to work on themselves, when, you know, they have their own issues, they're going to find ways to convince themselves as to how they're still on your level or what have you, right? They're going to have that obsession of playing down. And so that's going to be your biggest struggle. No matter years from now, Capricorn, I do feel like that's going to be your biggest struggle, is learning to just deal with like that Seven of Wands energy of other people projecting their thoughts onto you, right? you're this beautiful, gorgeous human being. You're this beautiful, gorgeous creature, Capricorn. And you see people just projecting around you, trying to challenge you, trying to just be like, oh, no, you ain't all that. And a can of biscuits or whatever, honey. Like, you are everything, Capricorn. And you need to give yourself this affirmation every single day. Don't even stir up on it, darling. You need to remind yourself, Capricorn, of how good of a person you are, how beautiful of a person you are. And remind yourself every single day, because you're going to hear so much resistance in the world outside of you. And don't treat that as reality. Treat that as a way of showcasing to you just how much you bring out in other people, and how your existence of you just living your best life makes so many other people insecure. It says nothing on you and everything about them, Capricorn. So I know I went on a whole little tangent there, but I just hope it reaches the people that it needs to be reaching, honey, because it's just like, Capricorn, y'all are just destined for greatness. Y'all are destined for such, like, where you, and I'm not trying to downplay where it is you're currently at, Capricorn, but like, you guys are destined for so much more than where you're currently at. And that doesn't say anything about your current space. You could be thriving, darling. I'm just telling you that you're destined for even better than that. All right. So stop playing yourself down. You have the Three of Cups here that came out with the, no, there's just the Three of Cups here. Yeah. This is celebration. This is like good people around you, Capricorn. You have so much success coming towards you. You have so much success waiting, really. It's not coming towards you. It's just waiting for you to come out of your cage, Capricorn, and to receive it. So done with that mic drop, darling, tarot drop. Capricorn, hopefully you found some cards of resonance to you in this weekly tarot reading today. Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like and subscribe as well. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, Capricorn, my website's always linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok and Instagram, also just being SimplyVelca. Yeah, my beautiful Capricorn, I love you so much. Sorry for that tough love message, but I'm not sorry at the same time. But I love you so much, honey. Bye.